All right, ladies and gentlemen and programmers, we're going to do lesson 2, part 5 for the little crab. And so I want you to write this down on your handouts. These are the method calls that we're using. A method call asks the object to do something it knows how to do. So turn 17 parentheses, parentheses, semicolon, move, parentheses, parentheses, semicolon. It already knows somebody taught it how to do it. We're just asking it to do it. Okay, so open up the source code for the animal class. Let's look at the thing called turn. Okay, so let's go to our project. So we're going to double click on the animal class, and right now it's in documentation view. We're going to switch to source code, and we're going to look at turn. Okay, so somebody programmed this, somebody wrote this. So it's a void method. Somebody wrote a void method. The name is turn. It has a parameter, so you have to send it an integer to give it the angle, and then we're going to set the rotation to what its current rotation is plus whatever you sent to it. At any rate, so somebody wrote that. This is called a method definition. We're teaching it to do something new. Okay. So write that down on your handout. A method definition teaches the object to do something new. Write that down. Okay, write this down. We've gone over this before, but it's worth going over again, trying to get you ready for the test. A class is like a blueprint. The object or an instance of class is when you make one from the blueprint. Okay, so right now, this is the crab class. So here's the instructions we gave it. So this is the blueprint. And then when we make one, we're going to make an instance of the class. We have an object, and it does what we just told it to do. Okay, and then in your line paper notes, what is this and what is this? I just told you. You can go back. Okay, so what is the class documentation? All right, so if we go over here, double click on animal again, and we come over here and then go to the documentation view. Okay, what is it? So basically, it's not showing us the source code, but it's giving us kind of a summary of what everything does so that we can just use it, right? We don't need, if somebody already wrote it, we don't need to rewrite it or look at what they wrote, but we do need to know how to use it, and so we can look at this and figure out how to use it. So test if we are close to one of the edges of the world. We know it's Boolean. We know that it has no parameters, so based on these summaries, we can actually end up using the methods that other people wrote. So the purpose of the summary is for programmers to be able to use these methods that somebody else wrote for us. So what is the class documentation? It's a summary of the methods in a class. What is it for? It's for programmers like yourselves to be able to look and quickly figure out how to use the methods that somebody else wrote. Okay, so let's take a look at this. All right, so I'm going to go into my crab, and I am going to change this code, right? So instead of true, I'm going to say at world edge. Okay, and so the computer does not understand this Java code, therefore I have to compile it, and it compiles it into machine language, so it turns it into Java to machine language, and then now when I make my new crab, it can actually do stuff because the computer understands those instructions. Okay, so in your handouts, write down read through this and write down one question about one of these things. If everything totally makes sense, just pretend like something doesn't make sense and write an intelligent question about it. Same thing on this one, same thing on this one, and then at the end of the unit, I want you to beef up your notes and handouts, turn them into the basket, and then I'll turn them back to you. You can take the pre-practice and real test. Show me the lesson 2 scoring guide, so get points for completing lesson 2. Study for the pre-test. Continue with platform jumpers 1 through 5, and then actually before we do that, we're going to do the crab challenge at some point. Okay, that's it. Thanks, guys.